Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. This is April. What's up, my TCG fam? What's up, what's up? What's up, the Pink and Bounce Show? What's up, what's up? Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Let's chat. Come on in on this beautiful Monday. Peace. What's up? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Come on in. So welcome, 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 TCG fam. How is everybody's morning so far? For the most part, it's been pretty much raining everywhere for the past few days. Storming. Welcome. Be sure to like as you come and be sure to subscribe. And when you subscribe, if you're new and you're subscribing today, when you subscribe, I want you to type in the comments in the chat, subscribe. Just subscribe. And the reason for you to subscribe to this channel is because I have a lot of funny and exciting things coming. So what I basically do, I take real life things right in the world, in the United States, and mainly like local things, okay? But for example, right now I'm discussing the Young Thug trial. I'm following that. So I take these things and I study them and I bring it to, well, that's not going to be any good, huh? So what I do is I bring it to my audience in a funny way. So if you look at a lot of my shorts and things like that, and videos, I have a lot of information. It's a lot of good information that you want and that you need, but it's delivered in a funny way, in a humorous way. So just take a look, you'll see. But yeah, so that's what I do. So that's why I want you to subscribe. You're going to be able to keep up with what's going on in this world, and you'll be able to understand it because of my delivery. You'll be able to understand it. I keep it to the point, simple. So, you know, I bring it to my folks the way I bring information to you, the way that I would want information brought to me. And I like it simple. So that's how I do it. I bring it simple. So yeah, that's why I want you to subscribe. And I want to be able to have, um, the reason I say like April TCG. So TCG fam, that's my folks. And I want to be able to bring all of the TCG fam together and we're going to, chat and just have a fun time. Yeah, we're going to have a fun time. You know, it is so foggy where I am. So, I want to talk about something that's a little bit off the subject this morning. So there is, well, yeah, I want to talk about it. Okay, so what we're going to talk about is folks that are, has anyone ever uh, cared for a loved one that became ill? Has anyone been in a position where you're caring for someone that you love, that's in your circle of tightness, you know, that tight circle that you have, that no one can just walk in that circle, and that's a few people in that tight circle. No one can just come just because they're a friend, or you know, it's got to be like strong trust and love. It's, you know, so has anyone ever had to care for someone that you actually truly love, that's in that tight circle? Well, I commend you if you are having to do that, or if you've had to do that. I commend you, and not for the work, because as we know, when you truly love someone, you'll do just about anything for someone that you truly love, and that's just the fact. Well, I will. So, taking care of a person, caring for a person who you truly love, that's not a problem. That's the easy part of it. Very easy part of it. The hard part is seeing that person go through whatever ailment that they're going through. That's the hard part, because of course you truly care for the person. So who wants to see someone they care about go through any type of part? Okay, so yeah. So I commend you if you have ever had to care for someone who you truly care about, or if you are having to. It's very hard. And a lot of times, you know, I'll say this, if you are in that position, okay, if you are, just remember everyone handles stressful situations differently. So never let anybody, never let anyone tell you or make you feel like you're not handling a situation the way that you should. Don't ever doubt that, because one thing about it, so stressful situations, everybody handles stressful situations differently. Remember that. Everybody handles desperate situations, stressful situations differently. So just because one person may handle a situation this way, another person may handle it a whole different way. It doesn't mean that either of those people don't care more than the other or anything like that. All it means is that they just handle situations differently, stressful situations. So don't ever knock someone else or judge someone else with how they're dealing or handling a situation, because you are not that person. You're not in their brain. And that's with really anything. I wish people would stop acting like they're in other people's minds and latching on and just trying to control people like robots. We're not robots. We're people with our own, we all have our own brain. So I wish people would stop trying to control other people's brains, and judging is just so crazy. I can't stand people like that. I can't stand people. I'm not going to say judging now, because I've judged, and I'll get into that later on about stuff that are considered pet peeves of mine that people do. But In a situation like what I'm talking about, how you handle stressful situations, like taking care of a loved one that's ill or any type of stressful situation, don't let anybody else knock you on how you're handling a situation. Just let it bounce off whatever they say or how they imply things. And if you want to, you know what, you have the right, because you have your own brain and you handle the situation the best that you can and how you feel like you can handle it for the sake of your sanity. You can tell them to go screw themselves, go fuck yourself. That's all. And you have the right to say that, and it's not disrespectful. Being rude, you're not being disrespectful. Do it. Tell them go fuck yourself. Period. Because they're not you. They're not the ones that have to go home and think about going on around, whatever situation is going on. They're not the ones that have to deal with what's going on in your way. So just use your own brain, follow your own thoughts, do what you feel is best for you. So remember that. Do what you feel is best for you in stressful situations, because everybody handles it differently in their own way. Everybody handles it in their own way. So remember that. It is so foggy out here. So I think today is going to be another rainy day for us. And another thing too, if you are in a situation where you're caring for a loved one, one advice that I will give: make sure that you are taking time for yourself, because what could happen is you could burn yourself out. You could burn your mind out, and that's even with like your everyday work. Make sure that you set aside time, and this is for men and women. This is not just for women. I don't know why people always attach self-care to just women. No, self-care is for men and women, and honestly, men more so. You guys, you need to really take care of yourselves better. You need to really, and I'm talking about the men that they they're a little on the old-fashioned side. They're providers. And I'm not talking about financial providing. I'm not talking about that. Men, I don't think you all realize the importance of the value that you have in relationships, whether it be your mate, whether it be your children. You all are so valuable, and I'm not talking about the financial piece. Everybody converts or relates men's value to finance, and that's just not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the man himself. You men, you are so valuable to the human race. You just kind of keep things leveled. Because I'm going to tell you, women, we're creatures that um, we can easily lose our cool. I don't know, men have a little more self control. Let me say that. So, men, anyway, I'm not going to get into all that. But yeah, just remember self care. You all need self care as well. Take care of yourselves. Take time away from your family, your mate, and whatever your hobby is, If you like to go shoot some ball, go shoot some ball. Make sure you do that periodically, like, on a weekly basis. Whatever you like to do, whatever brings you peace, whatever is like a soothing, whatever brings you peace and happiness, other than your family, because I know your family brings you happiness. Your mate, your blood relatives, that brings everyone happiness, right? But put some time away for yourself, just yourself. And if you prefer to do it with your mate, if that's what you prefer, go ahead, but try it at least with just yourself. It's very helpful. It's therapeutic for the mind, and that's for men and women. There's a spa that I go to. Now, there's on this same corner, there's two plazas, okay, opposite of each other. One on this side of the street, one on the other. I used to go to this spa over on this side, and they're like younger. They're they know the latest um, techniques with the nails and things like that. Okay, well, one day they were so crowded. It was during prom season. They were so crowded. I went to the one across the street, and it's this little old couple in there that owns the little place. It was no one in there. No one was in there. So I was like, oh, maybe they don't know what they're doing. But anyway, I was in there. This lady gave me the best foot massage. She really took care. When I say pedicure, she took care of my feet. Okay. As I was in there was a man that came in, and he sat over to get a foot treatment, a pedicure. And I understand why, because when you go to a spa, I think people are forgetting the therapeutic part of going to a spa. Getting your foot and your hands massaged on, it's supposed to soothe you. It's therapeutic. So it's not just about the result as far as like, oh, can they do nice nails, or it's also, are they going to take care, give you care, are they going to take care of you, right? So remember that. But yeah, just make sure that you give yourself time. If you're caring for a loved one, make sure that you set time aside for yourself, men and women. Make sure you do that. And also remember that whatever you call your mate, whatever you all call yourselves, yeah, your other person, your better half. Some people call it better half, mate. What else? Your partner. As you say, your bitch. Whatever you want to call yourself. So yeah, just remember, um, take care of yourselves. If you are caring for someone, take care of yourselves also. Because let me tell you what would happen if you don't take care of yourself. Okay, if you don't take care of yourself, what would happen? What would happen is that you would burn out. You can burn out. Okay, you can burn out. If you burn out, what good are you for yourself, as well as another? No good, you know? So our minds are not, we're not robots. And just remember that you're not a robot. Don't let anybody make you feel guilty for how you're handling stuff. Never that. Never that. Never let anybody do that. And just, handle it the way you feel like you should handle it. Give yourself, set aside time for yourself. Think about yourself. And let's delete this. This is very distracting. We'll do that. Yeah, so remember that. So, yeah. And also talk about stuff. Don't hold stuff in, guys. I am guilty of that. Holding feelings in, that's not going to help. Talk about it. Let it out. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing well, having a great day, great morning. So I was gonna go live during my workout this morning, but I just didn't. I didn't have everything set up. So you know how it is when you gotta just get your workout in, some type of workout. Yeah, that it was one of those mornings. So I didn't want to go live for that. So I need to this afternoon. About well, when I have the chance this afternoon or this evening, I'm gonna go to Dick's Sporting Goods, and I'm gonna get me some more dumbbells, some heavier dumbbells. The ones I have are too light. I think they're like 5 pound dumbbells, and they're just, I need something a bit more heavy. I think I'm gonna get the 10-pound dumbbells. My kettlebells that I have are 10 pounds. Now this is for home usage. The kettlebells I have are 10 pounds, so I think I'm gonna go with that. So yeah, is anyone in my chat? Do you all care for anyone? Are you all caring for anyone? Any loved one? Has anyone cared for a loved one? Because that's what I'm kind of talking about right now. I'm just talking about how hard it is because of you having to see what they're going through because you care about them, of course. So yeah, that's just what I'm talking about. So what's on everybody's agenda today? I'm pretty sure most of you are probably working. Probably. I'm gonna watch something in shortly when I get to where I'm going. I'm gonna watch um, some information about what's going on, anything that's going on in the courtroom. What I'm doing is I'm waiting on and this is pertaining now. I'm switching over to the Young Thug trial discussion, but I'm waiting for the review. I'm waiting to see where is the trial at, with them waiting for the review and the other judge is supposed to review the information. So that's what I'm waiting for. And, you know, the Woody's attorney, one thing I don't understand, I don't understand how everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people are acting like Woody is such a big person. Nobody cares about Woody. I don't. The reason that people are following this trial, the reason that this trial is so huge is because Young Thug. Young Thug has a name that's out there. Okay, he's in the music industry. He has made it in the music industry. So, and also this is one of the biggest trials that's hit the state of Georgia. Okay, as far as the resources that's having to be spent on this trial, oh my goodness, this is one of the biggest trials that's hit Georgia. So, um, I know Woody's a character. He's funny. I've created so many shorts from what he has said, what's come out of his mouth, but this is not about Woody. The reason why this trial is growing and getting so big is because, and when I say getting so big, I mean gaining national attention, is because this is a young man who has made a name for himself, Young Thug. Most of us, we don't even know the names of some of the other people in the courtroom, some of the other defendants. That's just the truth. They were asking about they were having a discussion over the weekend about um, Melnick, attorney Melnick. He was asked a question on whether or not he thinks that this trial should be handled in another county other than Fulton County, because that's where it's being handled. And he was saying, so he gave his opinion. However, I feel like um, the judge residing over this trial should definitely be from a different. I don't think that the judge that should be assigned to a trial when it's the state against the defendant, a judge that has worked for the DA or worked with the DA, the state's attorneys, it makes no sense for them to reside over the trial. So so he made a good point about a judge from outside who has no ties, never worked with the DA or the state's attorneys to come in and handle this trial because they can be neutral. This judge is not neutral. This judge, um, he has, oh my goodness, you can tell that he's working for the state, especially with that private meeting. That's crazy. So, what's up, Retro? How you doing this morning? So yeah, all right. So you all be sure to hit the like button for me. Okay, so let's see if we can get 5 likes right now. And then when you hit the like button, let's see how many likes we can get right now. We don't have 1 like. So let's hit the like button. Let's see how many likes we can get. Let's get 5 at least. Okay, 5 likes. I don't see 1 yet. Come on, let's get some likes. Let's see how long it takes. Remember now, hitting the like button, it doesn't hurt anything. It's free. It's you just clicking a thumbs up. Just click the thumbs up. And if you're on a phone, you would find it go in the right top corner, the little 3 dots. You would click on that, and that's where you would find the thumbs up, thumbs down. So just click on the like button. So it just depends on what type of device you're on where you'd find the like button. And the reason for me asking you all to hit the like button is because it is going to help grow the channel. And once we get it to a certain point where I want it to be, um, I'm just more free to discuss things that I would like to talk about and, interact with my audience and see what you guys would like. Come on now, everybody. Come on. Let's get 5 likes. I know you can do it. Just take a second and just click the little thumbs up button. Just take a second, click the button, thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and click on the notifications bell. And the reason for that is because I have a lot of things coming. I prefer to do live. Live is kind of fun because, people are watching you in the now, and I live in the now. So click on the subscribe, click on the notifications bell, and that way, whenever I go live or whenever I release a video, you'll be notified. So be sure to click on to subscribe, click on the notifications bell, and right now, click on the like button for this video, for this live. Click on the like button. It would be greatly appreciated. Okay, let's get 1 like. Come on, let's get 1 like. 1 like. Okay, what would you all like for me to do to get 1 like? Someone say what you would like for me to do to get 1 like. What can I do? Come on, 1 like. Okay, so any likes? Come on, let's get 1 like at least. 1 like. Okay, so we're going to continue on with our little conversation, people. So yeah, the moral of the story today, take care of yourself. Let no one control your thoughts. Take care of yourself. Don't feel guilty of how you're taking care of someone that you love. Period. And that's that. And that's the moral of the story today. Take care of yourself. And taking care of yourself means all of you. Your mind, everything. Honestly, your mind controls everything. So the mind first. You have to take care of your mind. It's cold in here. Yeah, you really have to take care of yourself, your mind. That's what controls all of you. That's where it starts. If your mind is not right, nothing's going to get accomplished. You're not going to be able to work properly. You're not going to be able to care for other people. You're not going to be able to work out. If your mind's not right, you're not going to be able to do anything. Your mind has to be right. So nurture your mind. Give yourself affirmations, encourage yourself, because you can't expect others to do that. You have to do those things for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, just take care of your mind. So that's where it starts. taking care of your mind. And from there, once your mind is healthy, once your mind is in a positive place, you're unstoppable. And no one's thoughts or words or actions can hurt you once your mind is right. So remember that your mind, you have to think about your own mind. Other people, no one's thinking about your mind. No one can control your mind, just only you. So build your mind in a healthy way so that you can be out here, in there, wherever, that you can be right and do things right. Do things in a way that's going to build you as a person. And if you are caring for a loved one, building your mind and keeping things positive, that's the only way to give someone else nourishment, by giving yourself nourishment. So nourish yourself to be able to, well, nourishing yourself is for yourself, but giving yourself nourishment is how you'll be able to give someone else nourishment, period. If you're not nourished, you cannot give someone else nourishment if you're not nourished. So make sure that you give your mind nourishment. And a lot of people really don't know. Some of us may say, "Oh, that's simple." Some of us may do it all the time. Um, build our own minds, speak positive thoughts into our minds. Some people do that, and it's just a natural thing to do. But believe it or not, a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't do that. So the way that you nourish your mind, you want to put healthy thoughts, positive thoughts in your own mind. Build yourself, boost yourself, give yourself positive affirmations. You know, when you wake up and you open your eyes, what do you see? If you sleep and the first thing you see when you open your eyes is, your window, you see the light, the daylight coming inside the window or whatever it is. Enjoy that moment, you know. Enjoy something when you open your eyes. Some people, when they open their eyes, they say a prayer, So if that is what you are into, say it, because that's a positive affirmation. So give yourselves positive affirmations. Live in the now and build yourself, nourish your minds before you start your day. So remember that. Nourish your mind before you start your day. Once you start your day, um, and with a positive and nourished mind, so much more is going to be on your side than other situations. So then if you say you just are not into nourishing your mind. So anything wrong that's thrown at you throughout your day, if your mind is not prepared, if your mind is not strong, little things that's thrown at you, they're going to be huge things. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to knock you on your butt. And then that's when you're going to find yourself at 10 o'clock a.m. when the day really has just started. Oh, I wish I could do this day over. You're going to be saying stuff like that. Oh, I wish I could start over. Oh, my day is ruined. People say their day is ruined. Some people really say their day is ruined before it even gets started. So you're moving too fast. You're moving too fast. Like you just got up, brushed your teeth, got dressed. You did the little everything that you need to do to physically do, but you didn't do anything that's mentally helpful for you. So you gotta give yourself encouragement. Um, think positive. When you open your eyes, If the sun is shining through the window or you see daylight, say thank you. This is going to be a great day. This is going to be a wonderful day. No one is going to tear my day apart. And then keep it moving. And, if you need to give yourself more, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. Look in the mirror, the bathroom mirror. Don't just look in there to see how you're looking. Give yourself positive affirmations like you are it. You are all that. You are wonderful. Whatever, whatever. And that's the feeling. You saw how I just did that. I just say you are wonderful. And I looked in my mirror here, and it just makes you feel good to just give yourself those positive affirmations. I'm telling you, it feels really good. So just try it. Just really try it, because no one else is going to do that. You should not look to another human to give you positive affirmations, to make you feel good. You should not do that. Hey, Jade, how's it going this morning? So, yeah, speak it into existence. Before your day gets started, you want to have a good day? Say, this is going to be a wonderful day, you beautiful young lady. That's what you say in the mirror. Or if it's, if you're a man, this is going to be a super day, you fly guy. So whatever makes you, men or women, whatever makes you feel good, speak it before you start your day. Speak it before you start your day. That way, those little things that's thrown at you, people's attitudes out here. Um, oh my goodness, just everything. The service that you might get when you go to Starbucks, or like in my case, Red Owl that's on the corner down there. Wherever you go or whatever you do, and those little negative stones are thrown at you, honestly, you won't even notice them. You won't even notice some of those little stones, because you're in such a great place mentally. You didn't even realize that someone threw a jab at you or was rude, or you're just so far in a great place, it doesn't even faze you at all. So just remember, give yourself a positive affirmation in the morning and practice it, so that that becomes a habit every day. Even if you don't have anything to do, you don't have anything planned that day, still, when you open your eyes, give yourself a positive affirmation every single day. Just building that positive mind frame. And another thing too, like yoga, people that are into yoga, do you see how um, they're so calm? They're such calm people. Like, they're really calm. Like, that is a huge stress reliever, yoga. So if you don't do yoga, you can just stretch too. In the morning, you just stretch your body out. The way I look at it when I wake up and get in the shower and all this stuff, like, it's like you're washing the sleep off. So look at it like that. You're washing the sleep off. So you clean yourself, and then you pamper your skin, whatever you like to do. Brush your teeth, make sure you're clean and fresh, and look in that mirror and say, you're it, you ready. Whatever, whatever you want to, whatever you like. Just make sure you give yourselves positive affirmations to prepare your mind for the day, and you'll see how much of a difference it makes. I'm gonna tell you, I used to work in a place where it was a lot of people around us in the office. It was kind of pretty much, you can hear when I'm talking to a customer on the phone, you can hear someone else can hear me having that conversation. So we were that close to each other. Um, People used to ask me in that particular field, they used to say, "Oh, How can you be so calm? This doesn't bother you. This job is so stressful. You know, I was so into just me and what I was so into myself and what I'm doing. Like I didn't pay attention to stressful. I'm like, what? How can a job be? How can I didn't understand the stressfulness. I didn't understand that, and I sure will never let any customer when I'm working for another person's company that's it's not my company. Like when you're doing your job and working for another person, whether it be a corporation or whether it be a private own whoever you're working for, if it's not yourself, like do your job in the way that you're supposed to do it. Why would you let something stress you out, a customer stress you out? How can you do that? It's not your customer. It really isn't. They want you to act like it's your customer. They want you to believe it's your customer, but it's not your customer. You're just there doing a job. You're there following their instructions on how to take care of their customers. So just keep that in mind. Don't let work stress you like that. Whether you're a nurse, working in the hospital, or whatever your job is, just go in there and remember you're following instructions that you were given by the people above you. So just go in there and do that and just put on your little, someone used to say, fake it till you make it. Okay, so not everybody walks around like this all day, with a smile. Who does that, right? Not everybody's just happy all the time. But why would you have to be, if you're working, say, a 9 to 5, and you have to be there every day at that place, why would you let anything in that place bother you? I mean, unless you know someone on a personal basis and they're doing something that's disrespectful to you or something like that, that's different. But I mean, if you're going to work, you're working with other people, you have people that are above you, just do what you're supposed to do. Why would you? No, that should not cause you stress. Stressful situations that should occur are something that's inside, something that's personally affecting you. So if it is your company, if it's your company, that means that those are your customers. For real. Those are your customers. And yes, you have to make money for your company. That's completely different than when you go somewhere and clock in and you're working for someone else. So don't let these jobs get you so stressed out. Don't do that. You're just going there, follow instructions that you were given, follow what you're supposed to do, that you were told to do, and stop acting like you own these companies. You do not own the company. You work for the company. So do what you're supposed to do and don't stress out about someone else's company. No, don't do that. Do what you're supposed to do. Breathe, hmm, and just going about your business when you leave. That's it. And that's the honest truth. Just stop being so, whether it be a career or a job or whatever you want to consider it, it's the way that you eat. That's it. So remember that. So today's lesson, not I'm not a teacher. Let me not say lesson because that doesn't sound right. So today we talked about um, taking care of someone, if you're taking care of someone or a loved one. So preparing yourself to take care of a loved one, not letting other people determine how you're supposed to take care of someone else, because everyone handles stressful situations differently. Remember that. So Don't let anyone tell you or treat you like you are handling something wrong, and especially caring for a loved one. You handle stressful situations, because that's a stressful situation. When a loved one is ill, that is very stressful. When you care about somebody and you're seeing them go through illness, no one wants to be in that situation. Um, it's easy to care for them. The caring part is easy because you love this person, right? But watching them go through what they're going through, that's where the stress comes in at, is you're worried about them. Just that's just not normal. But other people, the way that they're handling the situation, or the way that they're, you know, don't let other people dictate how you should handle this a stressful situation. You handle it the way that makes you comfortable handling it, and that's just that. Handle it how the best way that you can, and make sure you're staying healthy minded. Think about yourself. Give yourself self-care. Take some time out and set aside for yourself, whether you're a man or whether you're a lady. Make sure you take time for yourself. Think about yourself, because you can get burned out. And if you get burned out, what good are you to yourself, to your family, to the loved one that you're caring for? You're no good to anybody. So take care of yourself. Give yourself positive affirmations, which is meaning when you open your eyes in the morning, live in the now. Live in the now. So whether it be a sunlight ray that's shining through the window, whatever it is, say, oh, this beautiful sun. Open your blinds and smile. Look out there. Step into, go into the back, go outside the back door, step out there on your patio or your whatever's out there in the back or on the front. Get some sun. Everyone's scared of the sun. Get sunlight. It's healthy, not just for, it's health. Sunlight is healthy. And I'm not talking about going out there and tanning putting all that stuff on to make I'm not referring to that. I'm talking about just going outside, getting some sun, walk through your yard, go to the park, whatever it is that makes, go to the basketball court, go to, get up a game of kickball. If you're not into sports activities, go for a walk. If you don't like to walk, grab a book, take it in the backyard, sit on your porch, read a little bit of your book outside. Just make sure you're living in the now. And people, a lot of us, we don't have that kind of time in the morning. So, let's be realistic. When you open your eyes, say, hey, I'm so thankful that I'm up. I'm going to have a great day. That's so simple. Takes 1 second. I'm so happy I'm up. I'm going to have a super day. And get up and start your day. So speak it into existence. Speak what you want, how your day goes. Speak it into existence. So that's a little advice for this morning. All right, so I'm going to go to my destination. Now, we may lose signal for a moment, so keep that in mind. Let's see. And it is still foggy out here where I am. It's just completely gray. I mean, it's definitely going to rain again today for sure. All right, so I hope everybody's day is going well. Monday. All right. And also, if we lose signal completely, just keep in mind I'll be on again in the morning. And I think I want to start my workouts live, so it'll be a little earlier. But yeah, I want to be sure to click on the notification bell if you want to join me in working out in the morning. And I've been doing home workouts, so you'll be able to do them too. So yeah, we'll just work out together in the mornings. That's going to be fun and good for you. Yeah, believe it or not, it's a lot of things that you can do at home working out. A lot of things. You just have to be creative like you were when you were a kid. You know how you were a kid, you just made things up, made games up and stuff like that. That's how you have to do as an adult working out at home. You can do everything that folks in the gym can do. You can work all your muscles. Um, Gym equipment maybe more, um, maybe quicker. Yeah, so it may be quicker as far as what you're tackling, but you can get the same results by being creative at home.
Please remove ticket and take it with you. Thank you. Please enter.
Who is that? What?
Hey, what's wrong? You okay?
You want the hold on them? Or you want the hold? I haven't seen texting.
I do remember the last meeting you guys used, but that was like a hot minute ago.
Yeah, that was. And he's still in Washington. That's where he's from. He's from DC. But he's not confused.
What year is it?
He's not gonna be able to tell you what year because he had a stroke last month.
I
So
understand.
he's not gonna be able to say
I just want,
2024.
I want to see if you can give me a number.
So, yeah. So you can,
That's what I was looking for.
so that's the effect of the stroke. So he
I
gets his nouns
understand.
incorrect. He can't say people. He might say, my arm is hurting, but he's really talking about his head. So I tell him to point to areas that he's, that's hurting because his nouns are incorrect. He can't say
fortunate to consider that when a child
Some like his daughter, we have a 13-year-old, and we didn't want her to see him like this because my oldest daughter came in town last week and she brought her up here, my 13-year-old, and they didn't know that he was in the shape that he was at. So he didn't want her to see him. Yeah,
That's
him
very
like that.
understandable.
But he really thinks that he's not that.
Where were you? You
We
went
just
that
want-
level or?
I'm just going for tonight. Here, Mr. Do you need this?
No,
No, I don't think so. You don't think so? I'm gonna use it right here with you.
Yeah,
Okay,
you-
I'll leave it right there. Yep, I'll leave it right there.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Since he's had a stroke, I'm assuming he might have gotten like a little occupational physical therapy like in the hospital. And at home, okay. Were y'all doing exercises with his arm? Okay, and have you like kept those up since you've been here this time?
They stopped it in December
Okay.
of last year. Yeah, he was from the stroke itself. It was mostly the aphasia that was impacted. He could walk. Now before his stroke, he walked with a rollator because his back is out and his knees. That's from being in the military and stuff. But other than having a sore back and knees, like after the stroke, he just still had the knee and the back issues. But
Was
now
he
it's
able to move that arm around pretty good? Okay.
Yeah. So this is within the past month. The arm issue, that's within the past month.
Okay.
The arm went out and he couldn't close his mouth. And he, like, what he would hear talking like that, he started that. He was able to speak clearly, but it just was incorrect.
Right. So, I guess our original plan was to sit on the side of the bed. I don't think we're gonna do that today, but I would like to go over some of those arm exercises with you just because while he's still in the hospital, we want to keep those up and keep doing those because we don't want any stiffness or anything like that. So I will let you do your thing with the nose and then we can go over some of those. Now outside of therapy, were you doing some with him, just you and him, or was he doing any arm
Yeah, he
exercises
was.
too? Okay. Okay.
And I'm gonna follow up with Mr. Patrick tomorrow. I'm Andrew, but I'm with physical therapy.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and we focus a little bit more on standing, walking, just kind of trying to get him out of bed. Okay?
Was he able to speak?
Oh,
I see.
yes. Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah, I'm actually usually on the stroke board. This is the first time I've been on this part of the hospital. So this is more familiar to me than the other patients I see today.
Yeah, so for the past month, he's been losing the usage of the arm usage. He hasn't been able to swallow. He's talking also, like that. And he's not been able to, like, split, like, from the chair area, like, with the walker from, he usually just,
Helps that with the
his legs are weak. And that's been for the past month. And then before we came to the hospital, the past 3 days before we came to the hospital, he just lost all usage, like something really attacked his muscles. All
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay. I'm just letting your nurse finish up everything she's got to do, and then me and you will do some arm things. I know it's probably going to be a little painful. I'm sure it's sore right now. Those muscles are probably tight from not moving it around as much. But we're going to see if I can do a little bit.
Now what happened is his defibrillator, he's had that in since 2017, and he lost a lot of weight after the stroke. And the defibrillator, it was, yeah, it used to be right here where the scar is, way up here.
Right.
And when he sits up, it's like moved all the way to here. So that's why he's stopped using his arm as much, because the whole area hurts. Yeah. And so, yeah, here. And they said they can't move the defibrillator. They have to let it run its course. But he's got nurse come and look at those areas to see if there's something she can put on. There was a prescription put on because that burned really.
Alright. The first thing I want you to do is open and close both your hands. Good. Come back down. Okay. I'm going to do it on this side. Close your hand and then open. Just like that. Good. All your fingers. 3. Good. Keep going. All the way straight. There you go. My hand got in the way on that one. I'm sorry. I know it hurts. Good. That's good. Alright? Excuse me. We're going to move your wrists up and down. Your hand's going to go up and down. Uh-huh. Good. 2, 3. So with this one, I'm kind of holding his arm so that only his wrist works. 4. As you can see over there, he's moving everything. Last one. Good. Relax. Relax. Alright, look at me. With this hand, I want you to touch your nose. Touch your nose with this hand. So like this. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. He's not currently connected to that. I have a pet peeve about it. Things aren't connected, don't have to be there. Get them off. Okay. I'm gonna hold your hand. We're gonna bend your elbow. Good. And back down. Do it again. 2. Keep going. 3. 5. So this one, I'm just kind of holding his elbow because you never know. He might move it out to the side and hit the rail. That'll hurt. And then I'm just kind of holding his hand, making sure he does the right motion. Come all the way down. There you go. Then go back up. Okay, relax. Can you point to where it hurts? The chest area? Makes sense. Okay. The next one we're going to do is with this hand, I want you to try to touch the top of your head. Try for me. See how far you can do. Very good. Come back down. Alright, we're going to try to raise it up as high as you can. Alright, I'm going to hold on to you. I'm going to do the first one. You relax. So with this next exercise, because he does have everything going on here, I would only go to about shoulder height. You can go a little bit farther if he's able to tolerate it, but if you see he's making a lot of faces or saying stop, 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 shoulder height. And you do need to still do at least that far, even if he says stop, 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 unless you feel like something is seriously wrong. Because that's the worst thing that can happen is you get frozen shoulder. I don't know if you've heard about that. Okay. So we're going to raise up. Good. So I'm going to help him go just a little higher. Back down. Good. We're going to do it 10 times. So that was 1. 2. Come back down. Alright, I want you to keep your arms straight. Okay? This arm is going to stay straight. And we're going to raise it up. Back down. sorry. 3. That was close. Keep going. I'm sorry. 5. Now, when you're doing that, if you need to take breaks between exercises, completely okay. You just want to make sure you do all of them. Good. I know it hurts. Alright, give me 3 more and then we're done with that one. 3 more, okay? I'm gonna go up. 1. Breathe, 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 breathe. I know it does. That was better. Come down. That was better. I know it hurts. Last one. Good. Come down. So what I'm finding is that because his muscles are really weak on that side, I mean, he's got some strength, he's fighting, but certain muscles are weaker. So when I want him to go straight up, he's kind of coming up and out to the side, using some more of those back muscles than actual shoulder muscles. So one thing that I was having to do is if I'm holding him here, I'm applying a little bit of pressure to keep him in that straight up and down plane. Okay. So if you notice, he won't, I call it chicken wing. He starts to chicken wing to compensate. Just apply a little pressure. We're not breaking arms. Okay. Just a little pressure. Can we do one last one and then all done? No more? Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll just show your wife the last one, okay? Alright. I'll tell you what, we can do it on this side and not mess with this arm. Look at me real quick. Just move your arm in and out. Then go out. Good. Come back in. All the way out. All the way out. Good. You can relax. So when you're doing that one on this side, again, I hold at the hand and I hold at the elbow. You raise his arm about shoulder height. A little less is okay. Yeah. I'll tell you what, we can switch it. Lift up. There you go. Better? So one thing that will happen is because he's not using the arm as much, and they might have talked about this before with you, but the muscles will start to stretch. So what you want to do is provide a little support to keep that joint integrity. So what I usually do is grab a pillow. I just hate putting his arm on just the plastic thing. Here we go. That'll work. I did, yes ma'am. Sorry, I tend to mumble sometimes. I'm going to lift your arm up to put it on a pillow, okay? I'm going to try to be gentle. 1, 2, 3. Lift it up yourself. Right? So, something kind of like that. Just to keep his arm up and elevated, that will also help with any swelling. Okay. I hope I was able to help a little bit. I hope I did more help than harm.
And like those movements should be done every day.
Yes, ma'am. Ideally, if you're here often enough, twice a day. And each one that I did about 10 times. Okay. So I'll just go over them one more time, make sure they're in your memory. Open and close hand 10 times. Wrist up and down. And again, if you start to see he does his whole arm, just hold right here. Okay. Elbow up and down. Sometimes that motion can be hard to explain to them, and so I'll have them just touch your nose when you get that same movement. And then straight up and down this way, and then That's okay. Well, and I didn't know if y'all had already been doing some together. But, okay.
He said home, but he does the, what the physical therapy is for the
And
whole
it's just
body.
in the hospital. Like, I'm not going to be able to see him every day. And you're going to be with him more. And it's probably more comfortable with you. Yeah, that's the goal. Our goal is to get you out of here. I don't know when, though.
Open those hands up and down,
For
wrist.
the wrist, yeah. Up and down elbow. Up and down arm right in front of you. And then arm comes in and out, focusing on going out. And like, I'll sometimes write in a horizontal plane. There you go. And of course, if you like want to, you can always tell them to do some like leg exercises. Usually physical therapy gives those, but I still know. So doing your ankle, can't get my balance. Do your ankle up and down like that. That can be done in the bed. If he's able to, bend a knee up and down. But those are just additional ones. Really focus on those arm ones. All right.
Okay, thank you so
Thank
much.
you. And then I will try to come back tomorrow with Andrew so we can actually sit him up and get him up. But if not, it'll be Wednesday.
Okay, the doctor Saturday said that they were going to do another MRI because he's trying to figure out if he may have another stroke because he said something about the usage of his leg. Have you heard anything
Got it.
Okay.
No. Yeah, sorry. But I hope y'all figure it out soon. All right. Have a good one.
You too.
You want this door closed?
No, you can leave it open. Thank
Okay.
you.
Look. I'm a disconnect.